Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to CM Punk is out of Mania. What now? I'm not a CM Punk guy, but I can honestly say, like, it kind of sucks to see that he's injured after just coming back. It sucks. But it's part of the business, it is what it is. Now, what does that mean going forward for Seth? Well, I'm starting to think that this would be a good time to bring Gunther and Drew McIntyre into a triple threat match. I think that's the best option going forward now. We need to do Drew McIntyre, Gunther, triple threat match for the World Heavyweight title. Gunther drops the title to whoever they decide to have him drop the title to, whether that be Jay, whether that be Chad, whether that be bringing up Braun Breaker and letting him go wild on Gunther. Gunther has to drop the title because Gunther's not going to have that dream match with Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar is involved with that Vince McMahon shit. Y'all can't keep y'all dick in y'all pants for shit, can y'all? But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into this.
Earlier today, our boy Elmo checked in on us on Twitter and asked us how we were doing. And Elmo, I don't want to live anymore. CM Punk officially announced tonight on Raw that he is indeed injured, confirming all the reports that came out earlier in the day, and in a horrible turn of events, the man who in all of our minds was penciled into the night one main event of WrestleMania will not be wrestling at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins vs CM Punk was the dream. This was the match that began being built the moment CM Punk walked back in, and we thought we dodged a bullet when Rollins only injured his MCL. But now we got clapped with the whole 5 rounds. CM Punk is missing WrestleMania. He has tore his tricep, the second time he's done that in a year and a half, and this is just depressing. And not only was this a huge match in terms of box office and it being a draw, this was a huge match in my opinion to help establish the world title as a prestigious title by having someone like CM Punk and his stature go up against Rollins. It just would have added so much to make that title not Mickey Mouse anymore. And because it was a match that everyone wanted to see, any other match they do now just pales in comparison, and this throws everything out.
How's it Mickey Mouse and it's being defended damn near every week? How's that Mickey Mouse? It's been notable challengers. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is it Mickey Mouse? This title has been getting the prestige that it's been getting because it's actually being held by someone who's actually competing and actually putting on matches every night. So I don't get where you're going with that one, sir.
The window. So the question is, what the hell do they do now? Well, first things first, this all happened because of Drew McIntyre. Meek Mill once said he used to pray for times like this so he could rhyme like this. Drew McIntyre apparently was praying for CM Punk's downfall, and boy did he ever get it. Now of course, Drew didn't really mean to injure Punk at the Royal Rumble, but this man came out on Raw and he reached generational hater status. He not only told Punk that he prayed for times like this, he then proceeded to kick his crippled little ass. And now with Rollins' opponent being a question mark at WrestleMania, the first name that comes to everyone's mind is, of course, Drew McIntyre. I mean, just by what happened a few hours ago, they already made this man into a certified demon. He basically became CM Punk's dad tonight, beat up Sami Zayn, he's doing the best character work of his career, and it seems like he's being set up for the match against Rollins. And I love Drew McIntyre, I think he deserves it, but the question is, does that move the needle? Is this something that moves you as the viewer? Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. It should be a banger, and Drew getting that run with the title in front of fans would be awesome.
But the sad part is they already did it. That's why I say you include Gunther into this match now. Because you already did the Drew and Seth. You already did Drew and Seth. You already did that. So now you have to bring Gunther into it to make it more, you have to make it more intriguing now. You can't just give us a match you just gave us a couple of months ago and say that's y'all WrestleMania, that's y'all Wrestle. No, you can't do that. No, I'm not going for that. No. You have to put Gunther in it now. You have to, bro. You have to. It's time to move Gunther up to the big boys. It's time for Gunther to play in the big leagues now. It's time for him to take on Seth, Drew, the CM Punks, the Bobby Lashley's, the Roman Reigns. It's time for him to be up there with them. It's time for him to be in the heavyweight championship conversation. He's done an amazing job with the Intercontinental title, but it's time to move away from the Intercontinental title. You can have him lose it at Elimination Chamber. I don't have a problem with that. Have him lose it in the Chamber. That'd be a good ass way for him to lose the title because it's out of his hands. Have him lose it to somebody at the Chamber, but he gets a number one, but he gets into a number one contenders match with Drew, and let's just say it ends in a draw. So what ends up happening is both of them, Seth comes out and says, "Nah, fuck it. Both of them can go to WrestleMania. I'll take on both of them. I'll take on anybody." And that's what happens. Gunther and Drew, you make it official because we already did Drew and Seth already. That's the bad thing about this. We already did this. We already put our cards on the table with this. And seeing it again because Drew had a character change doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. We need to include Gunther into this match.
For sure, no doubt. If anyone deserves it, it's Drew. But what about the homie Gunther? Get me pictures of Gunther. Listen, it's tough. Drew is definitely doing his thing, but Gunther versus Rollins at Mania just moves me. I think it's time, man. This man has been IC champion for almost 600 days, the longest reigning IC champion of all time. The guy has only been pinned once in a singles match in his entire WWE career. He is such a savage. Nobody even knows what his finisher is. His finisher is legit just getting the 1, 2, 3. And the Raw before the Rumble, he told Rollins to his face that he was going to break him, and it's like, what a story. Undefeated monster as IC champion versus workhorse world champ, returning from injury, title versus title, because why not? Out of any potential Rollins match, that is the one that gets me the most excited, and the potential you have after Mania with Gunther as champion is just priceless, because first of all, whenever someone beats him, that man will be a star right then and there. But yo, you take this man, you make him champion, you take him back to Europe, to Paris as world champion, and it's a movie, and eventually the Bash in Berlin in August, yo, forget about it. He would be such a fun, unique champion, unlike anything we've had in a while, and I think he could easily carry the show. And if we really want a fantasy book here, imagine CM Punk coming back from injury and going up against this monster at SummerSlam, and the broken down old man just gets destroyed, straight up squashed, loses the match, and that begins his comeback. Basically do the Rocky storyline they tried doing in AEW in 2 weeks and stretch it over a few months, and boom, it's free money. But that's beside the point. I got a little carried away with my fantasy booking, but listen, I love Drew McIntyre, but I don't know, maybe it's because it's fresh and it's exciting and it's different. I just want to see my boy Gunther tweak. But for all we know, they could even do a triple threat at Mania. Watch it end up being Rollins versus Drew versus Sammy somehow or some way, which isn't totally out of the picture. Both have been in the world title scene for months, can't seem to get it done, and it also kind of adds to the tradition at this point of every 10 years at WrestleMania there being a triple threat for the world title. They could do the triple threat, and as the build continues, see who gets the most hype, who the fans get behind, and you kind of go from there. But once again, in my eyes, I honestly do believe that Gunther is the move, but I do understand the tough position that it leaves Drew in. The man is doing the best work of his career, and if he doesn't go for the title, the hell does he do, right? My ranking though, my personal ranking would be Gunther and the triple threat, and then Drew McIntyre by himself. But obviously all three are fine, all three deliver. It just sucks though because we were so close to greatness, and if we didn't have the tease of the CM Punk situation, all these would have been that much more hype. But because we had CM Punk and Rollins taken away from us, it hurts. It's a damn shame what happened to him, and as of right now, everything is up in the air. I don't even think the company themselves know exactly what the move is, but we shall see. Comment down below what you want to see. And in terms of Rock versus Roman happening, and then maybe Cody versus Rollins, I don't think that's happening this year. You're not going to do the match with Rock and Roman with just 2 months of build. You don't close a Rumble like that and have Cole screaming, "What inning is it anyway?" I just think they're trying to extend Cody's decision because there's only so many Roman and Cody promos about Dusty you can do, right? I think Cody is definitely getting the Roman match just from everything we have seen in front of our eyes. But yeah, that's just my opinion, and I have no idea what's gonna happen. But let me know down below, what is the match that you want to see at WrestleMania? And we'll see what happens, because at this point, who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. I got a lot of videos dropping in February, a lot of heat, a lot of bangers.
But yeah, man, that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Most definitely. Listen, bro. I'm sticking with my guns. I want Drew, Gunther, and Seth. That's it. That is the money maker right there. You're putting Gunther in the top position. You're putting Drew. You're letting Drew's character be in the main event, and you're bringing prestige to the title because you're putting legitimate contenders there. Sammy, no. Sammy can get the fuck out of here. Sammy hype has been down since last year's WrestleMania, okay? His hype has been down. Ever since him and Kevin Owens lost the titles, Sammy Owens hype, the Sami Zayn hype is, leave it there, bro. Leave Sammy's hype there. It's stagnant right now. I don't want to see Sammy in no main event. Not right now. Maybe a Backlash pay-per-view. Maybe a Money in the Bank pay-per-view. But WrestleMania, fuck no. You could throw Sammy in like a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. If they take it off Gunther at Elimination Chamber, which they should. It's time to take that title away from him. Put that title on somebody else that's gonna run with it, like a Jay, a Braun Breaker, or hell, even Sammy. Sammy was a good Intercontinental Champion when he had the title. Let's see how he does it now with us taking him seriously now. Maybe that's the move. I don't want to see Sammy in no fucking main event. Hell no. Anyway, so just gonna about do it for this one. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments section below. I'll get back to you till then. Peace out.